Seems like it's a lock for John Tory, to be honest. We know that he does have, though, one major opponent in this race. Tell us about that.
Well, that's the way this campaign has been run. John Tory has made a point of laying low throughout all of this, knowing that he potentially has the easy run to a third term. And as a result of that, we've only seen a couple of small announcements. He continues to make announcements as mayor, presenting himself in that position. And so it's been very difficult to find a way to put a chunk in that armor. But Gil Penalosa is the one name that has come up. Urban planner. He's got a lot of international experience. And what he's been doing is continuing to bring that voice to the progressive side of things, wanting to stand up for cyclists, for people using our park system, and trying to make sure that at least there's another voice in this entire conversation.
When we talk about the council races now, there are 7 wards that are wide open, really. We have had this number of councillors, and a surprising number of councillors, I think, in this case, that have decided not to run again or have run for provincial office and have succeeded that way, or just moved on from politics altogether.
You've got some downtown wards that used to have those voices in there. Joe Cressy, Mike Layton, Kristen Wong-Tam. Now it's a race to see if that other voice can be brought to the council floor and bring up the issues that used to be. Throughout this, and we should bring up John Tory again, is he's been out there making sure that he's backing the voices that he knows he's going to get the support on council. So it's going to be key to look at the downtown wards on election day. That much more important for people that live in those wards to make sure that they come out and they find that person. There are 14 people running in one ward, 16 people running in another. So it's a matter of waiting your way through those names and figuring out who it is that's going to represent you best.
All right, and the big issues, the key issues for Torontonians, we know that obviously affordability is one of them as well. Transit, infrastructure is a major one.
Yeah, these are all very similar to what we heard in the provincial election that we had in the spring, but these are the types of things, infrastructure, especially when we talk about a municipal election, these are the things that affect us on a day-to-day basis. And there's been lots of chatter in recent months about the little things in our city, things like parks, over the course of the summer, not being able to access water fountains or be able to get into some of the public washrooms in our parks. Those are the little things in our city that make it tick and that people have been criticizing John Tory about, and the need to be able to get out there and get those things done. A lot of people are going to be looking at that. And then the bigger ones, like you said, economic recovery after the pandemic. Transit's always a big question because we know that more is needed. It's always needed. There are big projects down the line, but what can be done in the short term?